Kansas City is coming into this one on a 6-game winning streak and looking to keep that streak alive as we play the Seattle Mariners. A couple guys who are going to play in this one, or actually I think it's just going to be a Mr. Tom Bracken. He'll be hitting in the leadoff spot for us on the day. He's barely had any at-bats, but he's yet to record a hit here in Kansas City. He was acquired, I don't know, to be a bench guy for us over the offseason. And, well, he hasn't really had enough appearances to say if that was a good move or not. The Mariners, who lost the first game of this series, send Darren McCowan to the mound. He is 0-1 with a over 12 ERA on the year. Not very good from him. He faces Tom Bracken to get this game started. And that's a little bloop hit. Might drop it. You'll not hand. This ball game is underway. I'll walk you through our lineup. Jared Kelnick has been raking so far this year. 3 home runs, 8 RBIs, and just below a 300 average. I am so glad to have Jared Kelnick on our team. Kelnick is actually on this squad, or he's actually playing against his old squad, the Seattle Mariners. Not the team that drafted him. I forget who he was drafted by, but he was traded. Oh, he was drafted by the Mets, traded here in the Robinson Cano trade, and then he was shipped off to Kansas City in a deal. He wasn't a part. He may have. No, he wasn't a part of the Ozzie Albies trade. I'm not sure who he gave them. Is Ozzie Albies even still on their team? Yes, he is. He's hitting 8th, though. He has fallen off quite a bit. Yordan Alvarez, 220 average on the year for him. He has really not had a good season, coming off an MVP. An MVP, his 3rd of his career. He has taken a step back. Not good for him in a contract year. That ball is hit pretty well, though, and it'll be caught just in front of the wall. But I would like to extend him.
So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score.
So that ends the top half of the first.
Chet Nesterov will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Chet Nesterov to the mound. He is 2-0 on the year with a 3.6 some ERA. And that almost went up right there. Nesterov, he grew some hair, grew some facial hair during the year last year. I didn't change his hair color, by the way. This is the default Chet Nesterov hair color. We didn't know because he was bald and had no facial hair. But he looked weird, so I put a little bit on him, and now he is looking pretty good and playing even better. Despite winning 6 in a row, we started the year off 3-4. We are 2nd in the American League Central Division, so we do need to keep on winning to make sure we make the postseason this year. Nesterov sends Seattle down 1-2-3. And that ends the first.
Out there for the catch to retire the side. And ending in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Also, I do want to highlight Richie Ramos. 3 home runs, 8 RBIs, and a 340 average to start the year for him. He is also playing very good baseball. He pops that one up. Richie Ramos, he might actually get the 3 spot either later on this year or definitely next season over Alvarez, and Alvarez will drop down to 4 because Alvarez is kind of in the twilight of his career. He is starting to regress, go downhill. That almost took the head off of Darren McCowan. But yeah, as Alvarez starts to regress, Richie Ramos is in the prime of his career. He is where he is meant to be, the best player he's going to be in his entire career, and I love that because he was the guy we drafted with our first ever pick in this franchise, and he has turned out to be an absolute superstar. I think he might actually be the #1 first baseman in all of baseball. Oh my gosh, that was Robert tagged out on a dumb play there. Guess he thought maybe the shortstop threw the ball. I'm not really sure. That ball's not going to get through, and that'll end the top half of the second inning. No score. He just like cup checked our coach. That was kind of messed up. Nestorov walks a guy, but doesn't give up a base hit. We'll pick it up in the bottom of the third to face off with Ozzy Albies. Albies, he was a Kansas City Royal for quite some time. He came over in 2026 in a trade that offseason. Ended up playing 3 seasons for us. And in 2028, he only played 86 games due to a torn MCL. He missed a lot of time. He was playing well in that time, but then that offseason we decided to part ways with the second baseman and shipped him off to Seattle in a trade. Actually, now thinking about it, that was a one-for-one trade for Robert Powell, I believe. And Powell now is still developing in our minor league system as yet. I mean, he has played in the major leagues for us, but he's not a everyday major league baseball player for us just yet. But that's who I'll be traded for.
He flips one up there at the bottom, really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Ooh, who is this? Peter Copley, the batter. He has a very funny batting stance. He's a short dude, too. What is this dude's height? Tell me he's that? Yeah, he's 5'7". My goodness. I'm 4 inches taller than this dude. No, I'm 5 inches taller than this dude.
He's certainly pushing the throttle.
I mean, not that there's anything wrong with being 5'7". He just looks so tiny up there in the box. He strikes out. So back-to-back Ks here for Chet Nestorov. He is dealing through the first 3 innings of this 1-1. And a pitch from Damon Black. High cheese got him in that empty inning. So maybe Kelnick does something against his old squad. No, but I want revenge with Alvarez. He just missed a home run in his first at-bat. Oh, that was a good change-up. I was hitting fastball all the way. Alvarez just needs to step it up. 1 home run on the year is not acceptable for a guy who cranked out 54 last year, 60 in 2024, 53 in 2026, 52 in 2022, and 48 in 2021.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left.
I don't remember the last time he went opposite field. That's going to bounce out. That's unfortunate. There was just a shift on that ball. That could have been a triple for Yordan Alvarez, but I'll take that. A nice ground rule double for him, and Richie Ramos, I told you, this guy is a beast. See you later. Home run. Richie Ramos gives the Royals the lead. I didn't tell you to bring that up. We will not do much more of that inning. And now we're going to head back to the mound with Nestorov at the fly ball into center field. Caught, one down.
Right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just
all right, Kyle Tucker up. I forgot the Mariners were the ones that won the Kyle Tucker sweepstakes a couple off seasons ago, signed him to a huge contract. And yeah, I want to actually check. I can't now. I wonder if he's been living up to that contract or not. Nestorov, 5 strikeouts, untouchable on the mound right now. He is out there with a presence, and I think the Mariners can tell he's pitching with confidence. Sean Murphy is a guy who, when on the Athletics a couple postseasons ago, really hurt us. He hit a couple home runs and was actually the reason the Athletics knocked us out of the postseason one year. So definitely some flashbacks with Sean Murphy, though Nestorov was not on the team at the time. This is quite possibly the first time these two are facing each other in an MLB game, and it's going to be Nestorov picking up the at-bat win. Can we tack on a couple more in the 5th? No. We don't even pick up a base hit, but that's okay because they're yet to do that all game long. Royce Lewis, the batter, he grounds that one to third. Hayes fields. Lewis is fast and a good job for Mickey Ramos to stretch over and get that one down. Now it's a 2-1 count. Noel V. Marte is the batter for Seattle. Maybe he will be the first guy to get a hit. Keep in mind, Nesterov has walked a guy. And that ball maybe not necessary for Seattle. That's unfortunate, but, I mean, I didn't think it'd last forever. Hopefully Nesterov just doesn't suck now. Taylor Hearns brought in. Alvarez singles. He isn't brought home. Double for T. Brian Hayes. He isn't brought home. 3-run shot for Jared Kelnick. That's what I'm talking about. Nesterov strikes out the side in the 8th. What? I don't care if he has no energy. He just struck out the side. It's a non-save situation. Chet Nesterov is going for the complete game shutout here against the Seattle Mariners. My goodness, he has 132 pitches. He's going to die. How does he have that many pitches and still have any energy? I mean, he's going to do it. This has to be the most pitches thrown in a game by any pitcher in quite some time in the MLB. But he is 1 out away. Royce Lewis, the batter.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had
2-1. Nesterov delivers. This is inside 3-1. Marte on deck. He was the one that broke up the no-hitter. Back in the 5th inning, and now Seattle is down to their final strike. Nesterov is flat out of energy. He needs 1 strike to throw a complete game shutout. Can he do it? Yes, he can. 7 in a row for the Royals as they continue to roll along here in a route to making the playoffs and hopefully, you know, being a quality baseball team again. Last year was a rough season. Oh, no way. I get to choose a icon. Let's do that. My inventory, my packs. Let's go. I want... Oh, this actually
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the American League Central, the Kansas City Royals only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the Mariners 5-0.
I don't know. I don't really care.
It was their 7th straight victory.
No, sorry, this is Ruth.
The Twins
this is
combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-2.
Aaron.
They now have 6 straight victories.
Aaron.
The Oakland Athletics put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 9-8.
Tell me, oh,
the
Ripken,
Indians
okay.
snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-3.
Pedro Martinez.
The Detroit Tigers combined for 4 total home
this
runs
could be
as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-5.
Okay, I saw this is Ripken, this is
the
Rippy,
win was their 5th straight as a team.
Hayes.
The Tampa Bay
Hayes.
Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they blew out the Jays 9-3.
I'm a Yankee fan. I'm going Babe Ruth.
The Red Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 10-1.
My profile,
the
Universal
Angels
profile.
had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 11-6. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-2. The Diamondbacks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits
right now.
as they took care of the Mets.
We will quick manage the last game of this series. Kelnick, Kelnick's playing against his old team. Single for Alvarez, we don't score. Back-to-back singles for Seattle to start the game. They don't find a way to score. T. Brian Hayes, he's hit a couple home runs recently. Picks up another right there. They get 4 runs. Garcia has been awful for us this year. Might actually take him at the starting lineup. Well, he's got to be taken out the game. We're going to bring in Roger, who's been really good so far. Double for Ramos. Double play gets them out the inning, though we don't score. Solo shot for Bobby Witt Jr. He's definitely gotten his power up. I don't know necessarily, but I can definitely just tell from the amount of home runs he hits. He's been hitting way more than he did when he first got into the league. Another run back off the bat of MJ Melendez. Bases loaded for Vinny, and that is why I love Vinny so dearly. 3 RBI double for Vinny Hernandez. This is what I'm saying. Roger I'm going to move him into the rotation and take Garcia out because Garcia's been so bad. Oh, well, I mean, yay, but that also makes it a non-save situation, which does kind of suck. We'll leave Roger out there for now. Let's go. Roger, you're a beast. So I'm going to do these two things. Richie Ramos is going to move up one spot in the lineup. And then our pitching rotation, we are going to flip those two. And that brings Chris Bubic to the mound to try and finish off the series. Make it 9 wins in a row for the Kansas City Royals. His first at-bat in the 3-hole, Richie Ramos lines out. Luis Robert hits a home run, so up 1-0. Bubic hasn't been very good this year either. Isbell doubles. Single. Oh, Richie, don't make me regret it. And then Jordan's like, hey, why'd you put me down here? And goes yard. I'm going to stand by that decision. They tie up the game with a 2-run shot. Single for Isbell. He steals second. He steals third. We can't bring him home. Ramos walks. He steals second base. Fly out from Alvarez moves him over to third. Bases loaded for Isbell. And we strike out. First 2 runners of the inning get on. They get 1 run home. But Bobby Witt Jr. in back-to-back games will go yard and get that run right back. We'll bring Freddie McLean into the game. He gives up a home run there. I was about to say he's had a good season so far. Luis Robert, that might be his second home run of the game. Can we get a run home here off of Taylor Hearn? I guess not. Bring in Clase. He's yet to allow a run this year. I trust him. Luis Robert, he might have a 3-home run game. We're bringing in Felipe Ayala. Let's go. Did he? Yes, he did. A 3-home run game. We have won 9 games in a row. I'll see you in the next episode. Might actually play St. Louis. Guess we will see.
Hello there, baseball fans.